Hey there, I'm Paulino B Michael, and welcome to the Flat Out Truth. Wow, what a chaotic week. Couple days, couple hours. You guys only know we're trying to figure out. We're live on TikTok, and it is an amazing platform. It really is. You got to learn how it all works, and so this is something that we're working on, and it's just yeah, it's amazing to figure out how it is. It's more like a game, the way you do it. So that's why we were doing one today. Our show is about, people think they're shadow ban versus the algorithm. So which one is it? Are you just not following the directions? And so you think that they're holding you back, but you're not doing what they want you to do. And, it's their platform. So that's what you do to earn your way up. There's a lot of things that go in and out, and we've met some beautiful, wonderful people, man, that are actually helping us. They're taking us under their wing, and they're showing us how it all works. And we've been on so much on TikTok. I just can't believe it. Chelsey is building hers. So if you guys are on TikTok, please like and subscribe to Chelsey. Follow her. I think I can say that. Yeah, she's down in there. So let's try to get her up to 1,000 so she can start going live. There's some things she wants to speak about and go on live with all these other people. So, but she needs to get 1,000 people. And so once she gets there, it's going to be an amazing time. But these people, I'm just telling you, man, they're just, they're fire. They really are. And once you start to learn that, it's like, are all of them like that? Like, are all the other places like the YT, the Face of the Book, the X-Men, the Rumble in the Jungle, like are all these things set up so that you get pushed up? I mean, of course, if you're famous, it's just going to blow up. Or if you get a hit song out there, if you go viral, yes, those are anomalies. Those are not something that happens every time. And so anyway, yeah, it's just something that you have to learn as you go. Are you going to? Do you want to succeed? Do you want to go up, or you just want to try to be lucky and hit a home run or get that hole in one? In this platform, TikTok or some other, whatever. Like, are you going to? I hate to say comply, but it's just learning the rules. It's just like when you play checkers, there's rules. When you play any kind of board games, there's rules. You have to learn those to excel, right? You play within the rules. And I guess you could bend some here and there as long as they don't go against the rules. So to succeed, though, you want to learn how to do it. You want to take advantage of everything you can and build a quality community or I guess a crew. That's funny. Like us, we're going to be building a TFOT crew. So that's if you want to become a club participant. Anyway, I don't know if she's ready, and I don't want to look yet. My guru, my helpmate, the clicker of all buttons, Chelsey B Michael.
Hi, guys. You'll notice my voice is a little off today, and sadly, I won't be able to join on camera for now, just because of, like I said, rules, regulations, and my own personal rules. So, but I will be here in voice and spirit.
Yeah, so she can still talk. It'll just be me. You know what we need to make you? We got to make you one of those little cells that just has a picture of you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we should do.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So when you can't go on there, we'll just do that. Right?
You're right.
I mean, we do everything else. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know who's on TikTok here. I don't know who's watching this yet. I don't know if Chelsey sent out.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, once she sends this, watch. These people are amazing. You tell them you're on and you're on live and you got something going on, boom, they're just going to flock here. That's what they seem to be doing. And they we had a few of them last time because they like us and I like them. They are very genuine people. Just high quality. It is like a family feel to it, and you're picking your family, so you can be very selective. Do you agree with that?
I do. Yeah, Jay's in here so far.
Oh, wow. See? Somebody already. That's what I'm talking about. This family's phenomenal. And yeah, Jay, what's up, brother? And yeah, we're going to make it so pretty soon you guys can come up. That's what we're working on our next project. We're learning, we're going. We're still babies on here. And my man here, man, he knows a lot. He's going to show me. He's going to show me how to get this thing going so we can get it fired up and collab on some things. But yeah, these guys are amazing, man. It was funny that the Elohims, when it got me up at 5 o'clock in the morning last week, and at 6 o'clock go on TikTok. I went on TikTok and I found, I always forget which one I found first. Chelsey remembers.
Ms. Mindful.
Yeah, Miss Mindful. So when I found her, and then Chelsey finally got up, because I was up at 5, and then at 6, and I think Chelsey got up around 8 or so. And I was like, hey, I found these people, and they're wonderful. Most of them seem to be women, but they're wonderful people. You got to check it out, because I found out TikTok is like you said, because Chelsey knew it. It's kind of game related, the way they run it. And I go, but these people got the ins and outs, and they know how to do it, and they seem really tight, and they help each other. And they're wonderful at it, and they just do it. And so I gave them to Chelsey, and Chelsea's like, boom. And next thing you know, because Chelsea is so genuine, and she's a beautiful person. She got a scratchy voice, but let's not judge her on that right now.
Thanks, I appreciate it. That was worse yesterday.
I know. And I'm supposed to be doing this music, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm always the last one to get sick.
I tried so hard not to get sick.
She knows it though. I either am the last one to get sick or I don't.
Yep.
And so I'm hoping I got a little. I'm not gonna lie. I told her yesterday I thought I felt something, and but I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, it might just be mild and it goes away. I'm hoping because then I can get my stuff and lay down the tracks that I want. But it's always it's so funny because I have my time, and Elohim they have their time, and everybody. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. Timing is everything. You might run into your wife or your husband or your future husband or wife when you go to the right store, or you get a flat tire, or you run out of gas, or you have to go pay a dang bill, or you break your phone so you go get it to get repaired. You might be doing something like that. Next thing you know, you're crossing them, right? And then you never knew. And that's why here at the Flat Out Truth, I inspire to teach people knowledge they never knew they always wanted. And that's how I live that's how we live our life. Chelsea's getting used to it. I've always did that. You can make your plans, and then they have their plan, and you just have to go with the flow, do your best, and put your all into it. Sometimes even if you don't know how it's exactly going to turn out. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But for me, it always works out for the best.
Yeah. So thanks. El Toro's in here. Jay's in here helping us out.
Nice.
And because Jay's even saying, network with everybody. They work and they do.
Yeah.
We've even talked about it. It's like a lot of people go on TikTok just to, have some fun, watch some videos, and there's nothing wrong with that. And
you need those because you need those people.
You do need those people. Yeah. And then some people come to work. And then shout out, we were talking with these guys earlier today, and David Beverly's in the chat over on YT.
Oh wow! Hey, what's up? Now he's our guy. Yeah, we mentioned him. He is our NASA guy. So if anybody wants to follow him, you guys can always find him at the YT.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And you can always check out the video we had with him, and all of the stuff's in the bio on YT, or our the private thing that I can't talk about. You can go there or look down there. Or up there where it's scrolling, or down there where you're scrolling, depending on which, what you're on. I know it's getting weird, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to like not thinking before I'm talking, and I'm just kind of like, and kind of figuring it out. But I think I'm getting better at that. What do you think?
I think we are. And I find it easier. It's kind of like learning another language. And so when you can replace a word with another one, it's a lot easier than just stopping yourself from saying something.
Yeah, because that's what gets me. Because I like to talk, and I like to talk, and I like to listen, though. People don't realize I only talk to get somebody to say something so I can listen. And I really do. I love to listen. I love to learn. That's how you get to know people, is by listening, not by talking. I mean, you might learn what they do or do not like by talking, but you get more information from this listening. That's just me. Maybe some people don't. I used to go on a bus, man, when I was a teenager and put headphones on. This is when we had Walkmans. Yes, any of the people that are older, we had the cassette tapes. You guys remember those cassettes? And then we were all happy when they got the CDs. But this was back when it was an actual cassette tape. I will put one on, act like I'm clicking the button, and bob my head, and then I just watch the bus, man. I'd be on there for hours. There's people watching. You bob your head, and people talk like you can't hear them, man. I'm serious. They just talk and chat, and I like to observe people. I think it's fun to listen. You get a lot of data. That's why people go, why are you so good with people? Because I watch people. I listen to how they say words. I don't know. Like, I bet you Jay knows this. When one sex is in a group of people and they go, hey, I got to head out. I got to go meet a friend. When you call it a friend, usually it's the opposite sex. Did I just give out some extra information? Sorry for all the people trying to hide the opposite sex that they're going to meet, but that's usually our can I say that if am I talking like that, or do I gotta sorry, TikTok, love TikTok shop. I don't know if I can say that word in any manner.
I know I gotta put the usual.
Yeah. Oh, this is for entertainment purposes only. We like to entertain and educate. So it's for educational and entertainment purposes only. So very entertainingly, hoping. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I do as good a job without Chelsey. She's my helpmate. I mean, because you always hear her clicking buttons, even when she's not on camera.
Oh, yeah.
If you listen, she's like,
for sure.
but it's amazing. So like, anyway, we can get into the subject. What do you think?
He says, quit giving all the sauce out.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's nothing, but you know that. There's different levels. It's like here's just a regular level. Well, now here's regular level.
Yeah. Shout out to Globe Crusher who joined us too. It's not the Globe Crusher that we're used to, but Globe Crusher 6.
Nice.
But make sure you guys, hit the heart me. Make sure you guys are tapping all that fun stuff, because is it hiding or is it the algorithm?
Yeah, see, that's what we're talking about. And a lot of these guys, especially I know Jay knows for sure, that a lot of times it's just that you have to comply to what they want you to do. It's like a game. You want to level up, how do you do a level in a game? You got to beat the level. How do you beat the level? Knowledge, right? And then putting that into it. And Chelsey would know more than anybody. I mean, that's what she went to college for.
Gotta find their weakness.
Yeah, see? And so
it's in the text, but no one reads the text.
Yeah, nobody reads the text.
I know. I was the person that wrote the text. No one reads the text.
See, that's what I was thinking. It's funny. Yeah, because like even on our thing, we give them directions and they never do it. Am I right?
Yep.
They'll skip right over it. They'll do a checklist and then never even read or go, like they never really took it in.
I got to make some videos for y'all.
It's almost like they're not hearing it. You know what I mean? Like when I mean here, they're not listening. Even though they're reading it for themselves, they're not listening to their own self. It's almost like they're talking to themselves because they're just clicking through to get through the checklist, but not really taking in the information. And then they're like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know where this is. Why is this? And I'm like, hey, they're right there. I mean, you just got to pay attention. But what do you think, babe? Do you think most of the time? I think it's fine from what I've learned so far in this short period with these beautiful people that we're speaking about. I found out that I think a lot of it is just not understanding how to do it.
Yeah, I think you're accurate. And the hard part for people too is when they do strike, right? When they do find what clicks for them, and then they're like, okay, here's how I do it. And then they try to do it again. But every time the apps update, every time they change the terms and conditions, every time they put in a new, you can call it level, you have to adjust to that. And that's, I think, where people get stuck is they're growing. And we've even experienced this where we just blew up and we're like, great, we're going to make it. And then all of a sudden just stopped. And you're like, okay, what happened?
Something changed.
And you got to figure out the new weakness.
Yeah. Because like what happened with us, this is really weird. So like the flat out truth, that TikTok, it really shot up. It shot up so fast. Because we knew we needed to get to 1,000 to get it. And once I first did my first one, it blew up within a week. I wasn't even trying, was I?
No.
And then I was going to make a video thanking everybody to getting me to 500. And while I was making that video and editing it, my phone was blowing up and I looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm almost at 700-800. And like even on the video, I mentioned it. So by the time I put that one up, I already had to make a 1K. And once we went 1K, we could go live. And then we sat on it for a little bit and then we finally dabbled in it a little bit, trying to figure out how it all worked and how to make it work and stream and all those good things. And, but it's a work in progress, and we don't hate it. Obviously, we like to learn. We like to share. Like I said, some sauces kept in the family, right? This is because, you want engagement. That's another thing too. That if you guys think you're getting blocked or shadow banned, a lot of times it's because the engagement's not good. You can have high numbers, but if there's nobody engaging, it's not going to really help you as much.
Yeah.
Now, once you hit 10 grand or maybe 100,000, 200,000, I mean, it doesn't matter as much because at least it seems like it doesn't, but you're going to still have a percentage of people that are engaging. It's not going to be a high percentage from those.
Yeah, because we even had like there's a specific number usually. Like if you have 1,000 people, you might get like 10 to 100 that actually engage. Probably usually I think less. So like more in like less than 100 range.
Yeah.
I would say that really get engagement.
Yeah,
and you got to find those people
for sure. If you can get 1,000 people, but then out of the 1,000 you get 100 that engage, and then you have 10 amazing engagers. For normal. That's wonderful. Now, these guys, I mean, they seem to be hitting and their little group they have, man, I can't believe they let us in. We are so blessed by the Most High. All glory to Yahweh, man. I'm telling you, people, if you don't believe, you do believe, it doesn't matter, because we say his name with every breath. And I don't take that lightly, and I breathe a lot. Everybody does, especially if you're going up and downstairs a lot, chasing kids, trust me. You say his name way more than you probably would want to. But anyway, these guys, they took us in. I mean, it can only be, it was meant to be. It's already been written, right? Mm-hmm. These guys, man, I can tell you something. I'm gonna bend over for a second. I'm gonna grab this mic. I'm gonna show you. Now, I just got this mic. This is going to be for my videos, like when I make music videos and when I record them. It's supposed to be bomb. In any live performance, I'll probably use this one or buy another one just like it. Anyway, I was talking to these lovely people today. I went from one live, Chelsey and I did, and they're like, hey, I got to do my live to get my time in. So so then they jumped, and they go, you want to come? So we did. And I was showing them, dude, you should see all the Bibles and stuff I got and all the different ancient biblical texts and all these things. And we got to talk about it. It was beautiful. And they loved it, man. And I couldn't believe that not only were they so intelligent when it came to just being on TikTok and knowing how that all worked and everything. But they come from different walks of life, like their specialty. Somebody might be in clothes, somebody might be doing rentals, somebody do, and then they do the TikTok. And, but it's just really interesting. So when we went to the second one, I was talking, and it was somebody that you got to meet Jay. Remember that? That's what she was saying. Man, because Jay's going to love you, man. Is there something about you? And you guys going to hit it off, and you're going to have to re-show him all this stuff. And so I did. I went over there, and then that Jay, he jumped on. And then we were talking, but I'm going to skip over to the music part real quick. So then I told him about the music, and he's like, oh, and I go, dude, I got this thing. And look at this. I'm going to show you. Because I haven't really showed that many people. But this is it. Look at this. And I grabbed it just like this when I was showing him on my phone. And he's like, hold on a second, brother. And he's a mod on that one. So he got to blow up and show us some artwork he did. And it was literally a hand like this. It was sweet, man. Sweet illustration. Like it's weird. I have to say it's weird because if you're not into this belief system of the higher power and Elohim, or you just believe in chance, you're not going to get it. You'll just think it was lucky, coincidence, whatever. And I don't believe in coincidence. For us, it was confirmation. It was confirmation I was supposed to meet this man. And I hope, a lot of times when I meet a lot of wonderful people, I hope they're in with us together for a long period of time. But we never know the season. And it doesn't mean I like them or dislike them if we go our own separate ways because we're busy or, he's going his own way, I go mine. I never mean that. Like, I'd always like to stay in touch. It doesn't mean that. But a lot of people won't. Once they leave, sometimes, out of sight, out of mind. And it depends on the reason why they're leaving. But for the most part, it's just a season. And we exchange knowledge and information and energy, and we both get boosted up. That's what we want. A lot of times, I lock in with somebody and I'm like, man, this could be our brother for life. I'm searching for my family. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to blood relatives, I'm really not close to them. I've been the outcast, and so when you find these people that you get to pick, hey, I would love for you to be my brother. I'd love for you to be my cousin. I'd love for you to be. That's an amazing thing, and I do not take that lightly. So when I call somebody a brother, and then they turn their back or leave because of something silly or whatever, and they leave, and it bothers me to the extent of, well, I picked wrong. But then I started thinking, well, I picked right for that season. I got what I needed to get from them, and I guess they're gone. That's up to them. I can merely plant seeds when it comes to the thoughts and things like this. It's up to them to, nourish it or want to stick around. Yeah, things like that. We don't have control of other people, not other salvations. So I don't want to be stepping on your toes when it comes to religious stuff. But if you're relying on your preacher, minister, or whatever to walk with you on Judgment Day, you can't take nobody with you, man. You got to do it on your own. Chelsey just did something, went twing in my ear. I don't know what that was.
Sorry, don't worry about it.
Oh, anyway, it's the Oogle E. Gosh, I hate when they make us re-sign in the middle of something. But anyway, that's life, and we just have to go on because we are on live, and Jay's there.
Yep, he said he's here for as long as they can be.
Yeah. And how's your phone, brother?
He said they don't have friends, but they have family because they know what it's like to be the black sheep.
Oh, I know he does. Man, you never even had to say that to me, man. Remember when I said that? Oh, man. See, and like, we get trained to say it's weird when you meet new people, like, oh, that's weird. That's this, because they're not really accepting with, it's meant to be, there's no coincidences and things like that. So the way you can make them feel better by saying, that's weird. Or I can't even go around saying that I'm really smart because the people don't like that. You have to say, yeah, this is what I think, but I'm just weird. And they go, no, you're right about that. And after a while, after 100 times them saying, no, you're right about that, they're going, hey, you're pretty smart. I go, yeah, I'm all right. I don't know everything. I'm always learning, always growing. You'll never know enough or know everything. So if somebody tells you that, run. If somebody ever tells you that I know everything, I would say, nah, I would run. But if they're saying they're always learning, and there's somebody that knows more than them somewhere, especially on some other topic or all topics, it doesn't matter. That's a guy that you want to be with, especially if you think they're smart. That guy's smart, but he's saying that there's somebody smarter than him. I need to follow this guy to find the other guy that he thinks is smarter than him, or a woman could be, right? And so wait for Chelsey.
Yeah.
She's mic'd up, but
Jay's throwing out questions. So all
right.
I wanted to let you finish though.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So first question is if we experienced the ASW shutdown. Do you know what that is? I know you haven't run into the acronym yet.
No.
The people that deliver things that no one likes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was going to say we didn't. But,
no.
And then he says extra sensory when the actual term should be extended sensory.
Yes. But that's higher level. So you keep talking about me doing stuff. Remember when I just heard on that other live, when you kept getting scolded, not me, but basically, brother, bring it down. Talk to us like normal people. It's so funny because I was cooking those hamburgers. Remember, I didn't get to eat. So Chelsey was like, hey, after an hour, she's like, hey, can you cook these hamburgers, man? We were waiting. So we didn't get to eat till like 5 o'clock. It was funny. But so I go on, I'm frying it, but I'm listening to you guys chatting and you're talking, brother. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And then everybody's like, what'd you just say? Can you bring it down? And some people were like, I understand, but you got to bring it down for everybody else. And I was laughing because I was like, it was plain. But it's like Marcus. Wait till you hook up with Marcus. I don't even know what Marcus is in today.
He's not yet.
Oh, he's probably sleeping. Marcus, he's not gonna be happy he missed this one. Especially to hook up with Jay. But you know what?
I'm gonna say it wasn't time.
It wasn't time. Marcus will say it.
He'll say it wasn't time.
He'll jump in like at the end, and then he'll want to talk all night on our on the after show.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had after shows, man, with multiple people. Marcus is always in the mix, though. Has Marcus never been in one of those long ones? It's always me and him for sure, and then always 2 or 3 other people. Sometimes one other person, but
yeah, I think he's been in every long conversation. Yeah,
we're talking 6-7 hours, man.
Which is what Boss Lady was doing today. She started at 3 a.m. I was like, why?
I know, I couldn't even believe it, man. She was like, we go on there, and then how about who's the one that we jumped on before we jumped on the next one? We were on 3 lives today, weren't we?
Was it 3?
You were.
I was. Oh,
you went on the first one, and I went on the second and third one with you.
Yeah, because I was going to go on Ms. Mindful, but I didn't get a chance. We promised other people. We're like, hey, we'll go jump and check yours out.
Because the second one lasted.
Yeah, one of them was Hollywood. No, the second was Boss Lady.
Yeah, how long was Boss Lady on?
Boss Lady was a long time.
Yeah, and then
No jump to Hollywood.
Hollywood says like, oh, I'm gonna be on for a half hour, 30 minutes, dude. How long did that last? I think we were on at 3 hours.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna go on for an hour, and then
That's what happened.
I warned people, man. You if you're meeting new people,
No.
you told the story.
2 hours minimum.
Yeah, 2 hours minimum. You've told different stories of this. Some people are new, some people have heard it, but I was working and then he was going shopping, so cutting it short for the people that have heard it is I ended up going and meeting him over there because he said he was still shopping. I was like, okay, so I run over there and all he's got is a stick of deodorant in his cart. He's still at the front of the store. 2 hours later, he met a guy at the store that was buying bananas. He did an interview with us. I don't know. I like bananas.
But yeah, this one guy was a deacon. And I was talking to him, and he just mumbled something out, and I just said something. He's like, "Oh, what?" And then he started talking to me. And he's like, "Man, you really know some stuff." And he started talking, and within the 2 hours, man, we had this is at a department store, or what do you call it? Shopping store, kind of like a Walmart or something like that.
Yeah.
But we call them Meijer. It's a Meijer store here. But I was talking, I grabbed my deodorant, put it in there, and then he said something to me, and we started talking. We had people rotating in. They were like, "Oh shoot, it's been here like a half hour. I gotta go. Oh man, I've been here 45 minutes. I gotta go." And it was odd. It's like we're having this meeting in one of the aisles of a store for like 2 hours. It's crazy.
Because you know, Boss Lady is his sister.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's just clarifying.
Yeah, it's just funny though, isn't it? Though, like he's probably done that. I know he's done that. It's normal for him.
Yeah.
To meet somebody and then start talking. I don't know. I don't know if he can bring it down enough for some people. I don't know. He does. He talks at a high level.
Yeah.
Dude, Marcus would love him, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris would like him too.
I think so.
But Marcus for sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be a long conversation.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to an Unchained.
I'm going to go to bed. Y'all can keep going.
I do. I look forward to an Unchained.
Yeah. You
know what I noticed? I've learned this. When we stay up late and talking about stuff, I notice when I get up, I like my voice there. If I want to do like a good low rider, like low rider. I'm a low rider. I just like it because it comes out so low. Mm-hmm. I can never get that low unless I just woke up. I need to take a power nap if I was going to do something low.
Which is funny because so many times they're like, oh, when you first get up, that's not a good time to sing. But for your voice,
I like it. It depends on what I want to do. I mean, not if I want to go high. I want to do some baby face. I'm not going to do that. But it's just really interesting though. So I do believe there is some type of shadow ban. There probably is. I don't know. I never felt it. I think it's more, I'm just not following what they want me to do. Like before, like with the face of the book, right? They wanted you to do groups and not pages, or pages, not groups, but groups are better now. Most people got pages. So it's like, but there was probably some switch in there and I probably just ignored it, to be honest with you. How many times, like, you guys all get them? You guys get all these extra papers you might get from your car insurance or some type of thing, and you get so used to them, you kind of just toss them. Mm-hmm. You don't read them, but it could be something like, hey, we're switching this, we're switching that. Chelsey actually reads that most of the time until we started getting real busy. But she was read every single thing. I'm like just tossing stuff in the garbage, and Chelsea's like, oh, we should probably read that one. But that's why she's amazing, man. She's made for me. So all the people on the TikTok that are really doing this, I mean, how many times you guys get blown up for all these lives, right? It's interesting. Everybody wants you to join at the same time, but everybody's busy. So what do you think about it? Do you think that a lot of it's just not complying to the rules, or do you think it's actual, like you're talking about something they don't want?
The interesting thing about that is I think that most of the time it actually has to do with the algorithm, but I think there is manual intervention at times. I think if someone is growing virally, I think they check it out. And if they can stop it, they might. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they're supposed to comply with some kind of, G, right? If they're telling them, hey, what X, Y, Z, don't do it.
Yeah.
Then they might. But I think otherwise it's in their best interest for somebody to go viral, right?
Right.
They're going to get followers. They can maybe sell stuff for TikTok and, whoever. So it does help them. So actually, in a way, I think the thing that probably shocks them is when it's something they didn't know was going to go. Because, everybody's trying to figure out how to do it, right?
Right.
So what is the key to go viral?
Yeah.
And so even if TikTok and their AI is like, why did this go? It shouldn't have went. It goes against whatever, and now it goes into their data. Right?
Yeah.
But I do think that it depends on what you're willing to do. Like, I don't care what subject it is. If you're on here and all you're doing is, talking, preaching, whatever you want to call it, educating, sharing, making vids of this one topic, but you don't go by their guidelines, it makes it really hard to go up. Because I didn't even know what those things meant. What was it? You know more about this, Miss Gaming Woman. The D and the C. All right, go ahead. You want to explain any of that? You don't have to go real crazy on it, but like the levels.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know what that meant. Remember, it's up in the corner. Like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So like we mentioned, it's kind of like a game, right? So you have a journey to it. And so they're like, hey, here's basically your quests, right? And so they give you these quests and you're supposed to complete the quests in order to level up. And then based on what letter you are, there's different stipulations. It becomes harder every level, harder and harder and harder. You need more people. You need more things. You need more quests. You need more time. Like, it all gets harder and harder, just like it does in a game.
Yeah. And see, that's what people don't understand is like, so it's all about that. And I know Jay really knows about that. I mean, he's really into figuring things out. He seems very knowledgeable on a lot of different topics. I like that because, man, our conversation is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's knowledge of power is power. It just really is. You have to know where you're working and what you're working within. This is their platform. They want to run it the way they want to. You should learn how they want you to run it, because otherwise you can be on here for 3 years pushing the same topic and not really going anywhere. I have one person that I know where he made a vid in his truck and it went viral. He said overnight, like he had like 190 something thousand followers in one night. But then, against their rules, and then what ended up happening is he had to start a new one, put the same vid up, and nothing happened. So I don't know, did they block it? Or did it just lose its phase? It's whatever it was alluring people into, they already learned it and it's gone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Oh jeez. Yeah, she agreed. You hear that, everybody? Man, that's a great sound effect. It sounds real. So anyway. Yeah, so like that's what's interesting, because you would think like, hey, I made this video and it went viral. If you reposted it, why doesn't it go viral again? Anybody have any suggestions why? Very interesting though, because you would think, oh, it's the same one. Like if you had like Michael Jackson, right? So he had his hit, like Billie Jean or one of those. What would have happened if he released it a year later? I mean, would it still be a hit? Or would it, or 10 years later, would it have been a hit? I mean, we can only speculate, but we really don't know, right? We don't know if that's something that could have happened, So that's interesting too, right? Like what goes viral, and then on which, one of these, things, one of these things that we're on, does it matter if is it different for, obviously for the YT or the TikTok, something like that? They're all totally different. I mean, and what goes viral, you got shorts, and TikToks are mostly short videos, aren't they? When you make vids, or no, you can make them long, can't you? Because somebody was telling me about making a long one, like an hour or two. Can you do that?
I think you can. Well, technically you can, because like we have these lives and they record them. So I would think you'd be able to post them.
Oh yeah, see? And I don't know how long they last. Have you figured it out? Is there a time limit? Do you know, anybody? I don't know if there's a time limit. Like on the face of the book, it for theirs it's like 30 days. And then it drops from like their lives. I don't know if there's a time limit on the other ones or not. But we do have other people that I'm looking at. No, I don't know if they're giving anything on something else. Just taking a peek. Stop hitting that button. The sound effect is wore out. I'm telling you, Chelsey. She's starting to get on me.
That's our laugh track.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to cheer it up. You got to hit it. You got to mix that button together, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Anybody want to talk about something that leads into this? That's what we need, is somebody that wants to go into deeper. Because I know a lot of people feel like they've been shadow banned or something like that. Now I did have a weird thing on that one, the face of the book, where I have 4 all connected to the same one, and they couldn't find each other. It was weird, man, because I could see them all right here under the same one, but they couldn't find each other in a search. It took me like 3 hours to connect 2 of them. Very weird. TikTok seems to be very easy. Just add an account and boom. Now you got your 2 or whatever that you have. And I like how easy it is to switch in between. I mean, that is very convenient. So a lot of things that they're doing is really good. And if you guys ever make videos, it's really nice. I mean, they've got the CapCut basically built into it. So here on TikTok, you can just do a little video, edit it, and put some information out. So I might do some of the stuff with the Bibles that we got. I mean, it seemed like a lot of people on those 2 lives today, they really did like the Bibles. I don't know how anybody feels about that. I really have some really old Bibles. I have one that's 1859, and it has who owned it, the family that first bought it when it was brand new, and how it passed through all the way till when I got it. It's pretty cool. And then I had, so that was 2 years before Civil War. And then I have a Bible that was made 2 years after Civil War. And yeah, so I have some extra biblical text and things like this. A lot of it's research. A lot of it's just really pretty. Now those books, man, I tell you, you get an old Bible, they're like 14 pounds. I'm not joking. So I'm hitting a button. Oh, I feel sorry for that button right now. That button needs to go to bed.
Yeah, I agree with Jay. He says, so the algorithm has separated the tellers of the truth.
I agree. So there's ways around it, and you just gotta bring it in. And numbers is very powerful. I bet Jay thinks that too. If you can get it out enough, and I think that's where music comes in. That's why I was like, I think that's why I've been blessed to, after all these years, to actually write songs, write music, have the right lyrics that cross over between what we would consider truth and the reality where we live, right? Where this, I guess you would say, normal people they can understand it. You understand where I'm going with that, right? Yeah, she's saying yes.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, because because even saying like there's ways to fight it, but like you said, it's a way deeper conversation, which I agree with, and that's why, like I said, we have built that down below and that up above.com.
Ooh, as what?
As above, so below.
Wow, that's kind of strange. What do you think about that?
It's like we planned
Mr.
it,
Beverly,
even though we totally did.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I can't tell.
Yeah,
I think so. But yeah, and I agree. He's like, it's not easy to put in chat. I agree. Which, like I said, we're in the process of working on things that we can have some conversations on here and get to share more knowledge.
Yeah, and Jay, I mean, you can just hint to me. I got you. I'll fill in the blanks. You know, we know a lot of the same stuff. So when you say something, I'm like, I got it. And then I can just make it in layman's terms, you know. Dude, I loved it when it was funny. It was funny when I was flipping those burgers and I could hear you. It was amazing. And I thought it was funny when they're like, hey, you got to lower it down. Bring it down. I thought it was funny. And then his phone's dying. It is weird. Everybody, we got to get extra batteries, man. If you're going to be on and do this, you need those little battery packs, like a whole bunch of them, man. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some tomorrow or tonight, depending. I might buy some tonight. I like those really thin ones here on TikTok. I mean, I'm just being honest. This is where I see them. That's probably where I'm going to get one or 2. I gotta get one for Chelsey. Probably end up with 3. But yeah, man, when you're on here, it's so weird. It's like 7 to 10% on a phone, man. Anybody experience this? When you're at like 80 or 70, that 10% lasts a long time, even 50. Man, but when it's your last 10%, man, it seems like it goes like in a blink of an eye. Like you go 10, and you look, and it's 7, 5, 1, and you're out. Like there's no joke. It just goes so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about the biblical calendar. That was fun on that. I'm just gonna go over a little bit what we talked about, since this is what we were talking about, how to, because we were mixing what I was doing and showing them with how TikTok works and how you get it to grow and things like that. And they seemed very interested in a lot of the stuff I was showing, but we got into like the biblical calendar and like extra biblical text, like the Book of Enoch. So it was awesome because I wasn't expecting that. Were you expecting that?
No, not at all.
I thought we were going to learn about like how to grow followers and how to do these. What are those things that you guys like to do?
The
battles, dude. All right. If you guys don't know, it's just fun to watch. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah. It is. One was so fast. Who did we go in with the first one?
Was it Miss Mindful? It might have actually been her.
Was it?
And then the second one was Primordial, maybe?
Yes, but Miss Mindful one, I mean, she blew them out. She got like 39,000 and the guy had like 3, and he was like, "I'm out, I'm done."
Yeah, it was funny because I got one of the special things, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was watching.
They didn't give me the rule book.
I'm like, I'm just hearting away, but it was so fast. That one was. All right, now anybody in chat, so like Jay, are they always the same time period, like the same amount of time? Like I think it was 4 minutes, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes.
I didn't know if it was always the same amount of time. But I was wondering what it meant because Chelsey goes, "Oh yeah, they want you to battle," and I'm like, "What's that?" And she was like, "I don't know." And then I thought it was like a rap battle or something like that, but it's not. So basically, it's something cool.
I did see some rap battles going on.
Is that the same?
But it's not the same thing.
Yeah. Because you know what? So it shows your community, though. It really does, right? So the family you build on here, they're the ones that go and help you. So it does show you your connection and who is really a supporter of you. And not just, what you're doing in this part of TikTok, but what you're doing inside TikTok, if that makes sense. Because you could be here to sell, their merch, your merch. It could be business. It could be, spreading a topic or all topics, So it's very interesting. Like you never know, but they have your back on this one level. And sometimes it creeps into the other levels, kind of like what Jay and I were doing. I didn't go there going, I'm going to meet this guy that knows, art and all these other things that we know and we do and we speak about. I just thought we were going to go there to learn how to share, and, do these little gym things and level up. And it's amazing that they come from our, because like a lot of them are so like into the spirit and the biblical stuff. It's like very fascinating because they are just regular people. See, that's another thing too, right? You put people in a box and you're like, oh, they're just here to tap away on TikTok and grow that. But they're still regular people. A lot of them already know too that to be successful, you should probably have 7 streams of income. You just should. You should have passive income. And it's better to have 7 part-time passive incomes than just go crazy on one, I think. What do you think, babe?
It's just something that has changed in the generations. Before you could just get a nice job, you get a retirement, all of that, and that's what you had. But this day and age, because of the way the system works, you gotta have things coming from different directions.
Yeah, and it makes it so you don't burn out as much. You would think that you'd burn out more because in a way, you guys, anybody that's self-employed or is trying to build something, you put in like unclockable hours. You just do. I bet I probably put in 100 hours plus doing this at least. What do you think? Do you think I do?
Oh yeah.
And that's just physical stuff. Otherwise, I'm thinking of it. I'm designing it. I'm trying to plan things out. And then, that's not even including like, what am I cooking for dinner? Do the kids want pancakes or do they want nuggets, And that's another thing we're going to start doing too, is we're going to start videoing healthier versions of stuff and actually making vids on it. And then spread that around. Like homemade I was going to say Mick, but no, homemade nuggets. Truth nuggets. But yeah. And I don't know, everything is just, it's better when it's fresh. I've been eating more salads and I couldn't believe how like the one thing that I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I didn't like homemade salads. I don't even like restaurants sometimes, but usually because if they don't rinse off the lettuce really well, it's got that weird taste to it, in my opinion. Maybe I'm the only one that tastes that. But then, and when you wash it off, it gets soggy-ish. But if you get, what I got is from one of the A, that we don't want to talk about. They delivered me one. It's got that thing. You put the lettuce in there. I shred it up a little bit by hand, stick it in there, rinse it, and then you push it and it spins it. It comes out so dry. It comes so crispy. And you can leave it in your fridge for days and it does not wilt up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's whatever that flavor that was on it is gone or that I just dried it out really well. But Chelsey, you can admit, it's crispy too. It's got, you can hear it.
It's one of the best things we've bought. I love it.
I know, it's like, every bite it, and it's wonderful. And then, and I cut it big enough so I can even put it on a hamburger if I want, or eat it as a salad, so you can like multi-do that. But I would suggest buying one of those. The salad spinners, I think it's
I gotta hook your computer up with TikTok. This is too funny.
What?
Oh no, it's just Jay's just going. Like I ran to the key or the new IP. If we learn, in his opinion, to make one action serve several things, that's highly functional. He's just going.
Nice.
It's good. It's good info.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I love it. So he's on here. So I wish I could see him more.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hook you up.
Yeah, I'm
gonna hook you up.
I need another monitor. Wish I could get that 70-inch over in front of me. That'd be sweet.
Oh yeah. But I'll get it set up so you can see too.
Thank you, helpmate. She's amazing, man. And people are like, oh man, because Chelsey does a lot. I mean, a lot of the behind the scenes are what you would think, all these overlays and things like that. And it's funny because they're like, oh, you couldn't do it without her. I said, yeah, I could. I would just be 3 years behind. And it's not my time, it's their time. And she likes to contribute and she does a great job at it. So why wouldn't I utilize, what she can do? She loves it. And she's learning this, how to do all these things here and up there and the way it looks. That's Chelsey. She does she calls it stealing, like all my artwork to use it. It's not. We're one thing. We are the flat out truth. So it's not. It's just utilizing what I already.
I was just gonna say I'm just utilizing it, so that's funny.
Yeah, but you used to say steal. I stole it.
I did. Yeah.
The only thing, and I don't. She moves my stuff around like if we use the same software, and I think it's funny because then I can't find it. But even though it's more organized, and I go where I can't find it, but once I find it, I'm like, ooh, that makes sense. Dude, my desktop is horrible.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. It's horrible.
I have to go back and organize all of it.
It's bad, man.
I can't find anything. It's like I have to laugh too because it's like your phone. I can't find anything on your phone. He can't find anything he can't find anything on my phone. Mine, every single thing is on 2 pages. It's all in folders, exactly with labels and everything.
Hers is hard, man. That's too organized.
He's got shortcuts for everything, which is funny.
Yeah, hers is like, I was like, no, I like the shortcuts.
But everything else is good luck.
Yeah, my phone is pretty organized. I do got to do my.
It is built for you, that's for sure.
Yes. Hey, you know what that helps? If I ever lost it and forgot to lock it or whatever, somebody gets it, they're not going to find nothing.
Nope.
They'll probably get frustrated and mail it back to me and want a reward instead.
No, I know what'll happen. They'll get a phone call from your mom over and over and over, and they'll just give it back and be like, just take it.
Yeah, they'll be like, man, this elderly lady keeps blowing me up, telling me what she ate. Dude, my mom goes straight into conversation. Anybody else do that? My mom straight goes in there, and I go, hello. She's like, yeah, and then I'm like, what? I almost think she's talking to somebody else, and didn't know I picked up the phone yet. But she goes straight into conversation. I don't know if anybody else has anybody like that. That's my mom, though. It's really funny. But then she'll forget she called me 3 times.
It's pretty funny.
Or she'll call me saying that, what'd you want? I go, you called me. She goes, I did? I go, yeah. She goes, oh, well, anyway.
Hey, there you go, Jay. Organization is part of it. Cleanliness is next to godliness. There you go. He says that all the time.
Yes, the cleaning part. You know what's so funny? I'm good at cleaning the house. I like the house clean. I like all that in order. I like that stuff in order, don't I? Like when it comes to all that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man, this desktop, though, man, on my screen, dude, it's like, it's all filled up. And then once a year or something, I'll clean it all up. And then I could probably do again. But then before you know it, I'm working on all these different vids and stuff. And it'll just be like all over. I don't know. She went in one of our things and cleaned it up. And I was very appreciative. It's like, wow, that's way sweeter. I couldn't find anything until she showed me, and then I found everything. One thing though that I thought was funny that I didn't know that was such a sweet thing is what's that thing we do, or the Google Share thing? I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she taught me that one. I actually didn't like it at first, but now I like it.
I'm building level 2, but I gotta do a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I didn't like it at first, but now I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, once you get used to it.
Oh, you can go on now? You can go on screen now? Or
Maybe.
Ooh, you guys might be able to see Chelsey B Michael. No way. She does exist. She is not AI.
I do exist.
Yeah. She's actually real. She's right here. Where's she going? Let me go the wrong way. That way.
I'm a real person.
It's
Oh, my
opposite.
camera's bad. I always put my camera too far.
That way.
There we go.
It's always opposite. It freaks me out.
We'll see how long this lasts.
But anyway, yeah. So like it's like a good thing. Like I said, and when people are into like more conspiracy things too, or something like that, it's not. The funny thing is, it's not always conspiracy that I hear it from. Where people are like, man, I'm SHADOWBAN, man. They're trying to keep me down, man. It's either going to be, this, color, or the topic, or conspiracy, or the elites. Somebody's always trying to do something instead of, I'm like, maybe you're just not following directions. And I say that and people get mad at me because I don't really know, especially when I don't even know the rules. Now, if I knew the rules and could point out what they're doing wrong, then, that's totally different. But
Oh, yeah.
a lot of times I don't know. You don't have your light on?
Yeah.
Oh, you left it out?
I left it off
For the sound effect? Okay, I got you.
for the sound effects.
It's the cutest sound effect ever, man.
It is the cutest sound effect ever, but she loves to make sound effects.
Yeah.
She wants to be part of it too.
Yeah, we just got that sound effect 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Wow. Anyway, so what is your 2 cents now that you can speak?
About one part of it, all of it.
Either side of it?
I've been talking.
Yeah, like what's the part that fascinates you? Like, because you've heard it.
Yeah.
You've heard me even debate on the subject.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm trying to tell you guys just don't know how things work. And it was even before we got on TikTok.
Yeah, because
I was saying it.
Like you said, and we've been a lot of people we found our oh, come on. Yeah, so a lot of it that we've been let me change something real quick.
Yeah, so Jay says something about the political class as well. Yeah, for sure. It's all that, man. It's all, because it is. It's all about division. But sometimes it's division by them. A lot of times it's division by us being not knowledgeable, which could equal being lazy.
Yeah.
Complacent. Right?
Yeah, I guess in the opinion of, sorry, going back to this, sorry, I had something distract me.
I know, I'm letting you.
There's so many chats.
I'm stalling for you.
Thank you. It is like we saw the social media and whatnot and the internet I would say 2020. And then there was a shift during that. And then post 2020 is like a whole new world kind of thing. And they're very different. Like they said, the algorithms that existed before do not exist after. And then the in-between, I think, is where, like I said, we came up with a lot of these terms. And in that situation, I think there was a lot of manual situations going on. But they don't have to, because how everything is built, you build it to block the things you don't want, right? Like you said, like they're building it to push the things you want. So if you're doing exactly what they don't want, they're going to keep doing it. And that's why, like I agree with Jay, is like a lot of that gets pushed down because they don't want those conversations. And so you have to figure out a way around it.
They don't want it until it's successful.
Yeah.
And that person that they got up there now could be an affiliate. I'm being honest.
That's a good point.
Because we were watching one today. It was a men and women's. It was hardcore. So I would think is there 18 and over? Is there a 21 and over? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was very hardcore. And it wasn't, the guy wasn't saying it some wrong stuff, but it was very harsh. And the words, right? Language, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Not tone. Tone doesn't really get me. But I get it, at all. I mean, it's don't cry if it doesn't apply is the way I see it. But But you can't do that with the other sex, or I can't say sex. I just said it twice, but the other gender, you can't say that with the opposite, right? Because they're more.
I love you, TikTok.
Love you, TikTok shop. That's what I was talking about. I can't wait till we get to, the 10. Maybe we will. I don't know. But anyway, they were very aggressive, weren't they? Weren't you surprised that they were letting it go?
Yeah.
And they weren't getting shut down.
No, they weren't.
And they weren't even saying that, the TikTok shop and none of that. But when I looked at his bio, he had 16,000 some odd, almost 17,000 followers.
Yeah.
And he had some affiliates. So they're like, wow, if you can make yourself, go through there, maybe go viral or something to get up high enough, then they let you do stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So it's almost like, hey, if you beat the odds and get up there, now we'll just let you do it. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, why would you shut them down if they're making you money?
Yeah.
Because you're still the anomaly. You're still the minority of that made it through, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't want you talking about this. Oh, but since you made it really high, go for it. Because there's not that many of you anyway. Because we're knocking the other 99% down.
Yeah.
So if that 1% makes it through, you're given this little pocket, and that's how that one type of guy or platform will go up.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a good example of, we always talk about situations where people think they are or real or fake, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. And everybody's like, oh, the whole thing is, everything's fake. And then we're like, no, they can't have it all be fake, because if everything was fake, it'd be too easy to spot. So they have to let the genuine things through, just like a lot of certain groups, right, that you may or may not have heard of. And they have good sides to it, and then they have the bad sides to it, but they try to hide the bad side. Everybody sees the good side, and they're like, why would you say horrible things about it? Yeah.
Yeah. Because, it's always pushed by, one side. It's always the higher side, because, with lobbyists and things, and we're going to be honest, that come down and they kind of push the narrative and control the gov, right, when it comes to certain things. Because those people, a lot of times, are not the most moral people. And so then they push it, and then the platforms like TikTok or whoever gets, pushed around to like, don't let XYZ say this or that, And so then, but you have to push through. And there's always going to be that small percentage that creaks through. And then they like the anomaly that people can point to. Because then you can't say, oh, no, they don't let people do it. They go, well, what about that guy? And, he might be one. Or there might be 10 of those out of a million people. A million people trying to say the same thing, but only 2 people make it to the top of that. But they'll be, they did it. Look at it. No, that's not true. Can't be.
Now they're a sellout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And that's how it works. So there's all this different data. And a lot of people don't like data. Data is made for the general, right? So it's like we're speaking in general. That's what it means. Is this type of people do this type of, it is this, that. And I always go by data, statistics, but my own experience. And I'm a bubble popper, so I don't just stay in a bubble. I like to go outside, what people would consider a bubble. You can ask Chelsey; she would never consider me somebody that's in a bubble. I like to act outside of it and meet so many different people, and that's why, you guys all know this too. We're gonna get into this. If you research a certain topic, I don't care if it's history, everything that they refer, it could be videos, it could be anything else, and it doesn't matter TikTok or wherever. They're going to push those on there. And those are the groups you're going to join, or that's the person that you're going to be, a club, be part of their club. And then in your mind, if you get a whole bunch of those, you're like, oh my God, this is growing really fast. It's huge. Everybody knows about it. But you're in that bubble. You're in that niche. You go ask somebody like your neighbor, like, no, I never heard of that. No, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's the part where you have to go outside and listen to everybody. Remember I was talking about being a listener? You have to listen to people that are outside what people might seem as your box or your bubble. I'm an outside the box thinker, and Chelsey will tell you, that's even when it comes to my music. Most people will say, oh yeah, I sing R&B, I sing top 40, or I sing this or that. No, I actually sing everything. And now I added rap. So now I'm a rapper. Believe it or not. I don't know. I've freestyled in the house before. I was just joking around. I would never battle. Not yet. I would never battle yet. So I would never say never, I guess. Right? Is that what that is?
Never say never.
Well, I said I would never battle. I go, yet. So I'd never battle yet. But
That's true.
maybe I'd never.
It's not time.
It's not time. It's funny. But yeah, these are, I mean, when you do things that you never expect to do, like to me, it's just normal. We bought a house. I remodeled the whole thing. Everything. Electrical, plumbing, everything to code. Because I have friends that are masters in these things, and all they did is this, they would check it. So, and they're like, oh my gosh, how'd you do this? I go, you told me how to do it, so I just did it. Yeah, but you actually listened. Isn't it true?
It is true.
That's funny. My life is very normal.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. It's like I thought I was like, I don't know if I'd call it normal or abnormal. Semi-normal. I had a semi-normal life. It is not normal anymore.
Yeah, she's like, what? Watch this. I like it. Yeah, she's my wife, but she will tell you the truth, the flat out truth. Do you think there's anything I can't do or learn?
No, I haven't ran into it yet. I don't think I'm going to. It's crazy. Like I said, like all the stuff that I do, even like with games or computers and things like that. Like he could learn it if he wanted to. If he wanted to put the time and the effort in, 100% he could learn it. 100%. No doubt.
Like I said, the only difference is you'd be talking to me like this in probably 2 to 3 years.
Sorry. Jay said somebody want to rap battle you. Tell them come holler at me first. They won't after that.
Nice. They'll be so tired I'll just say one word. Never. I'm out. I'd be like, Exo chocolate. Anybody ever seen Coming to America?
Oh, yeah.
And then drop my mic.
Mic drop.
I actually like that movie. I
It
could
is
watch that movie
really
again.
funny. It is really funny.
We should watch it again. When the kids ever go to bed.
Yeah.
You got 3 kids that are little, under 4. They never sleep at the same time.
They don't.
You think you got it mastered? You're like,
I'm not gonna lie though. I think our kids have more energy than most kids.
Yeah, they get it from us. We've done a lot of all-nighters.
Yeah. They'll wear out anybody, even our poor babysitter.
I told Chelsey when I met her I can do anything once. Like,
Yes, yeah, that's true.
she was pregnant, and we were having a baby shower for our now born son. That's 4. And I had just did a half bath. I actually built my own half bath and was putting in the toilet. But before I had to do that, I had to do all the flooring for the main floor. So I laid 750 square feet of flooring.
Yep.
And it goes around this island and it has to meet back up. I have like basically 2 different spots that it has to redo it. Worked all night. Got it done. We were actually putting the toilet in as our guests were coming in. This is, I mean, and how many all-nighters? There was another all-nighter before that. Before he was born.
Yeah, before he was born. I think you did 2. Because you did one to do the ceiling and then one to do
no, 3. Because I had to do the lights, the ceiling,
Yep.
Because I had texture it and then paint it. And then I did the flooring.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I did the flooring too.
And then there was one night you got like 4 hours.
Yeah. And then I go, Chelsey goes to bed at midnight, man. And this is after like I stayed up like 3 days all night out of 4. And this is when I was still doing working for the post office. So, and I had an all walking route. And at that time, I think it was cut down 16 miles.
Yeah.
Walking. And, but I told Chelsey, I was like, this is actually would be the worst time for our son to be born. She goes to bed at midnight. And then I get done cleaning up and everything around 1. I go upstairs and I had told her jokingly, like, when I had a courier route, this is a long time ago, I used to take naps during the stoplights. And then when somebody would honk, I'd wake up and go. And that's how I would sleep because I was working 2 jobs. And it was funny because I told Chelsey, I'll just take a nap on my loops. In between my loops of grabbing new mail and moving the vehicle, I'll just take a nap for like 3 minutes and then go. So I go upstairs at 1. My phone rings and I have a special ringtone for her. I mean, a lot of people have their own ringtone for certain people. So I have my own for Chelsey. And I heard it in my head, and I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in the truck. I thought I was in the mail truck. I shoot up and I look and go, no, I'm in my room. I go, uh-oh, something's wrong. And I answer and she goes, it's time. So I went downstairs.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So, dude, I got maybe 7 hours of sleep, plus that probably 3 hours or 2 hours.
Yeah.
So 5 hours of sleep in 5 days, man. And then you don't go to bed because you're so excited, you know.
And then you can't sleep because you got this new little guy.
Yeah, because we do water births at home with a midwife. So I had to get the pool ready. I had to call our friend. She came over, help set up the pool and fill up the water. And then you're waiting, and Chelsey's, in pain. And then they come, and then it happens, and then you're so excited. You're not sleeping yet, man. I tell you this: when my son was born, I was still remodeling the house, the room he was in, on our downstairs.
Yep, wasn't done yet.
It wasn't done yet, and Chelsey had me keep working, man.
Yep.
She's like, it makes me feel better.
It did. It made me feel better. It was a good distraction. I felt so bad because I was like, he's like working, and he's like, he probably wants to, one, take a break because he's been doing this for days on end, and two, he's tired. But it's like I couldn't focus on anything, and then eventually he did stop, and then he just got to help me, which is probably way easier. She was
crushing our friend's finger. She's like, "Oh my gosh, Chelsea's squeezing my finger."
Shout out to Derv. Thanks for the follow.
And it was just really funny because I remember the second thing I was doing at that time was we had new furniture downstairs because we had just got everything ready.
Yep.
And I was putting it together, and Chelsea's finally like, "Stop! I need you." So I got half of this. Huge.
About broke our friend's hands.
Yeah, like that furniture is huge. It's nice.
It's a nice couch. Yeah, you can sleep on it. You can get like 3 or 4 people on there, like sleeping.
Yeah,
it's big.
It was really beautiful at one point until you get kids all over.
Until you get kids.
Cheetos and.
I tried. I did my best. Half the time it's like you look one way and then you turn around and then there's just all over everywhere. And I'm like, where did you even get this? Like, what is it? There's some train track. I found every piece. I cleaned the house, put it away so he couldn't play with it. He's pulling these pieces out of somewhere. I don't know where they came from. I don't know. They're sneaky.
And it's so funny when he starts to talk, Like, what's he say that you taught him to say? What the heck, right?
What the heck?
He goes, what the heck? And dude, the first time he said it, I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
And then our 2-year-old likes to dance. So if I sing or she hears music, she dances.
She dances.
Yeah. So she's going to be just like me.
Fun time.
But getting into that's why we're doing all this. We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to succeed. We want everybody to get their value back, both men and women. Let's get this moral value up, which will help with everything else in society.
Yeah.
In the future. Yeah, especially for that button that we got coming up here.
That might be the alarm and not the sound effect.
But when it comes to it, I mean, you guys, I'm just saying, if you guys think that you are being shadow banned, or you're in some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? The algorithm. I can't even say that word. So tired.
Algorithm.
Algorithm. So if you think that you're stuck in there, change it up. Who was saying that? Somebody said that, right? They even said it on one of these things. How'd she say it?
That's why everybody makes so many. There's so many videos. I'm like, how to do this? How to go?
Yeah, remember she said it. She was saying it in a live.
Yeah.
She goes, try something. If it doesn't work, try something else. If it doesn't work, try something else.
Pivot.
You have to.
Pivot.
Yeah, pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah, pivot. Hey, you trying this? It didn't work. Pivot. Especially if you're within the guidelines, then it's got to be something else. Some people say that if you are trying to do this to grow with videos, some people say if your video is not doing good, to delete it and then re-upload it. I don't know about that. Like if it doesn't have that many hits or not, hits. I don't know. I don't know if you guys. What do you guys think about that? Should you ever delete a video if it's not doing well and then re-upload
Jay says
it?
No.
See, I didn't think so neither.
Don't. Yeah. It's like everything I saw says don't do it because everything adds up. And like I said, it still plays. It still reads it.
Even our stuff, like you go on.
Y'all made me talk too much today.
Yeah, because even if you go on our stuff, like you'll see how we've evolved, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty fun to watch, actually.
Yeah, you did it from start to finish. That's why we're hoping maybe he'll jump on either for an hour. We have an after show where we go chat, and I'm hoping he jumps on because it'll be a fun conversation.
Yeah, I wonder where he's at. I hope he's okay.
Jay says just add it to your story. So if it's not doing well or anything like that.
See, because that's reusing it. So that's a pivot.
It's a pivot,
right? You're just branding that vid to a story. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's why. See, I told you he's got some sauce. You guys listen up. You guys are missing out on a lot of stuff. But we try to make it the audio, sound really well, and the video, and we have a lot to share, and we try to relate it to regular life, because a lot of you guys like Jay, like he knows all this extra stuff, but he knows the reality. You still need funds. You still have to survive. You still have to work within a system that we are given, and you have to know how it works to utilize it.
Yeah.
A lot of people play the victim and like, oh, they're keeping me this and that and this. A lot of times the reason why we're kept down, quote, is because we don't know. We don't know the rules. And you can't go by just what they say or what you heard in rumor, urban legend. You actually have to seek it out for yourself and really look. Or find somebody that's successful that's similar to you. Because obviously they did something and didn't believe the narrative of you can't make it. Yeah. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm part Mexican. I'm not Mexican. I'm just joking. But I am part. That's so lame. I love it.
Yeah.
My friend used to say, I'm a Mexican. But I don't even know what time it is. Oh, is it time to almost go?
It is time.
All right. So it looks like we're about to go. And you know where we're going to go? We're going to be down here.
Yep.
Or up there.
Yep.
And so we have to let everybody go. And like I said, just you know how to do it. I explained it to you earlier. It's very easy. Just go there and read and then follow the directions just like you do here. Right?
Yep. You got
it's that
it.
simple. And we will be continuing live there.
I promise it's not that much reading.
It really isn't. So we'll be live there and continue on until 10.
Yep.
And if there's more interest, like there is usually, we'll go Unchained. Well, we'll go Unchained after this anyway.
Yeah.
We go straight Unchained right when we leave here.
Yes.
And then an after show. That's always Unchained. Yeah. You'll go. And, hey, and if you go there, we'll take you a little tour around. You can actually look around. Sure. We'll show you all the stuff. It'll blow your mind of what because like somebody like Jay too, that and Marcus, they can see what they can do within that, right? I mean, that's like something that's like, wow. And it's like I said, there's no censorship. I mean, you just do whatever. I mean, we're not letting evil things in there, but you know what I mean? When it comes to like knowledge and especially if you have all the, like some data or references, you can even do embeds and links and all that type of stuff in there. You can put a thumbnail in there. There's like so much stuff you can do in there, man. It's really mind blowing. It really is.
Yeah.
But we'll be headed there. Are you going to come back?
I am.
All right, guys. Hey, we love you guys. I'm going to call you guys my family. Whoever wants to claim me right now on TikTok that I met, you guys are wonderful people. You guys know who you are because I don't really talk to that many people on there. And this is somebody, like a Jay. I feel so connected to Jay. And I just met him like, 4 hours ago?
Yeah.
5 hours ago?
He said definitely fam.
You see what I mean? And we just literally met.
Yeah.
And I could feel the energy like through here. And remember I always told you that. That's how you really know is when you can feel it through here.
Yeah. If it comes through, it's crazy.
Yes. So anyway, we hope to see you guys, over, it's pretty easy. We hope to see you there, but if not, we'll catch you guys here. We come back on Thursdays.
Yep.
We usually do an interview, but I think this time we're going to focus on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's our thing, right?
Yeah.
We're going to try it a whole different way. So we're going to see. This will be a little different because we're going to do it just for TikTok. Because I'll be running different things in here. I'll just tell you. I'm going to have different series on lives here. Change My Pride. Ask Me Anything. Come Walk With Me. Those are 3 different things I will be doing here. Come walk with me. We're just going to be chatting and throwing out basic knowledge and maybe higher level. And then Ask Me Anything. You can ask me anything. And I'll try to answer it. And if I don't know it, I'll find it and I'll bring it back next time. Or the clicker of all buttons will find it live right here. And then what was the last one? Oh, Change My Pride. Because everybody has pride in something. And I'm an open-minded person. You give me the data, statistics, and experience and show me. I'm willing to change it. But I'm not going to do it because you just feel some way. Because everybody can feel anyway. And then it becomes more fluid. Mm-hmm. Right? And understanding. So.
Yep. If you got a fluid, you got nothing to stand on.
Yep.
You'll sink.
Yeah. What kind of foundation's made with fluid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't work out really well. But anyway, we hope to see you guys over there.
Yep.
I am Paulino B Michael.
I'm Chelsey B Michael.
And as always, be safe.
Be blessed.
And that's the flat out truth. Hit the button.